Welcome to the Leftovers Podcast, episode 33. Today we're going to be talking about some crazy encounters that Tyler and Kat ran into, some movies with The Rock, Rampage, and Andrea's Fault. Great movies, right,
best
guys?
Movies.
Awesome movies. Sunday morning, you're just watching those. And then how nuclear waste is stored.
And how Jackson is wrong.
Shut up, Tyler. Nobody asked you.
And a lot more.
So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. It's kind of smoky in here.
A little hazy.
A little bit. Don't know why that is.
Yeah, obviously.
You know exactly why. It's because you let the fog in. You guys ever read The Fog or seen the movie?
The Fog?
Yeah.
Sounds like an old movie.
I think I did see that movie. Isn't it just like crazy? Like there was like this. There were bugs and there was like a tentacle thing.
Yeah, never seen it.
So is it good or?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I think it was. I don't think it was that bad. I watched it a long time ago on like regular television, so I don't. It was decent. I watched the whole
Regular
thing.
television? Explain that.
Standard TV, like basic cable.
Yeah, like it was just on.
Yeah, cable.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Regular TV.
Well, yeah.
A TV is a TV. A television, you watch something on. Cable is a provider to the television to display things. And then you could also do streaming services. But you saw it on cable.
You could just have antennas and you get basic channels.
That too. Or you could stream from your phone.
Yeah, or you can just have a TV, you know?
Or if you have a 9mm, you could go to your bathroom.
I think I'll take the latter.
Disgusting. Well, you guys want to know what happened to us the other day?
What happened?
What
to
happened
you?
to my girlfriend, Kat?
To my girlfriend, Kat.
She shit herself.
It's the hee.
Well, no, it was nothing crazy, but some homeless guy like came up and jiggled the door and tried to like get in the house just randomly, yeah. And his girlfriend or whatever came up and was like, "Hey, did so and so try to get in here? I'm looking for him, or like I lost him." And it's just
She lost him. She said she fucking lost him.
yeah,
She said, "Have you seen Marcus?" Like, I know this motherfucker.
yeah,
She
Marcus.
said,
Well,
"Have you
is
seen
he
Marcus?"
old?
No.
Is he old? We don't
He's
know
like 35.
Marcus's dog.
I thought she saw him through like the window.
He could be 20, he could be
He was
30.
like 30. He was like in his mid.
Okay, the reason why I asked if he was old, because like if she lost
Dementia.
him. Yeah, I thought maybe.
Yeah, I
dementia.
understand.
Oh yeah, no,
But-
he's just a regular.
fucking
yeah.
dude, man.
He's just a regular fuck.
And he was wearing a baseball cap when I was upstairs.
On meth.
and-
Yeah.
Most likely, yeah. And then I heard someone jiggle the doorknob and ring the doorbell, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I just didn't do anything. I just stood there silently and waited for him to walk away and leave. And I was like, well, you know, HOA drops by and leaves like notes and shit on the door all the
Yeah.
time. Like, let me go check if he left a note or something. As soon as I open the door to see if there's a note, some chick comes running across the fucking parking lot and is like, have you seen Marcus? Did Marcus just try to come in here? And I was like, I mean, some dude just tried to walk in my house. She's like, I lost him. Well, good for him, I guess. He does that. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, let me know if you see him.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's why
Yeah.
you should always be loaded when you're answering. the
No, I got another crazy story that happened to me today. I told you this. Literally, so like now that I changed jobs, I help deliver with Travis at Amazon.
He doesn't help me.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I help him deliver stuff.
No,
not
actually,
with him,
Travis.
but, like,
Travis is actually the worst at his job. I'm so much better than him. Is like crazy.
Yeah, I'm his boss.
No. Anyway, literally, I got stopped in the middle of the street. Like this dude pulled his car in front of my van and started waving me down. And me in my head, I'm thinking, all right, someone's like dying because who the fuck's gonna stop in front of my car like that? And so I get out and I'm like, is everything all right? Like, what's going on? And then he's like, you stole from my house. You picked up a package and left. I'm calling the cops right now. I can't believe you. And then he starts calling me names and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, I did not take anything from you. Like, I just started here. You really think I'm going to steal shit? And then literally in the next thing, he's like, I got you on camera. I'm like, all right, show me. He pulls it up. I'm on camera. I literally just walked by. It says motion activated on the thing. It just sees me walk by, and I have a package in my hand. But I didn't.
You stole his shit, bro.
I didn't do shit.
He ain't gonna take
And
that.
bro, he was like, I'm gonna call the cops. They're gonna come check out your van and prove me right and prove you wrong. And I was like, dude, are you serious? I will. You don't even have to call the cops. I'll let you come look right now. I don't have shit for you. And then I also showed him my itinerary where it's just like you see all the addresses you're gonna do in a day, and his address is not fucking on there. And then he just refused to accept any of that. And then eventually, he like something clicked on his head because I saw like that anger just die, And then he walked away.
It's because he realized, like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but I'm like, bro, you just disrupted like this whole environment.
Well,
I'm on
honestly-
edge right now. I was ready to fucking whoop your ass.
That would have been a fucking.
Well, dude, my take on it is that's
like
that's
he
crazy
confronted
that
me.
happened.
He literally was about to start some shit too, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? And literally, last thing he said was, "I'm all right. I'm just gonna call my daughter and ask her if she ordered something." He didn't even know if he had something ordered. He just fucking saw me on camera and picked a fight.
I've had that happen too.
That is fucking crazy people activity.
I don't want to say specifically, but was he?
No, he was a normal dude. He is just a fucking crazy, stupid dude.
So an average person.
Average person. I mean, I could tell maybe there was something off, but he was just a moron, and he just wanted.
Well, you
to
shouldn't have stopped for him. If
Dude,
some
he-
dude
well,
cuts
he-
you off and is trying to flag you out in the middle of the road,
Well, I thought
you
someone
don't
was
stop for
dying,
him.
bro. And
Give me my shit.
There's no good
me
reason
in my
ever
headspace.
for
Someone,
that.
well, if me in my headspace, someone's doing that, I'm thinking someone's dying, so I'm gonna go help.
Are you a doctor?
Well, yeah. What are
No,
you gonna
but,
do,
like,
dog?
but-
You're not the.
I can help.
Okay, but I'm not gonna
I
be
saw
able
this
to.
on
Okay, but
Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night if I didn't do something. So that's
okay.
why
Let me
I
get
had
let me
to.
use some
I'd sleep
some
like a
quick
baby.
advice. Some quick advice. If someone cuts you off in traffic,
Alright, it's not
cuts your
advice.
car off. Yeah, it's not for
Dog,
anything
it's
good,
just
dude.
it's well, yeah,
I'm running
exactly.
them over.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
But
I'm-
that's why I'm not thinking that.
They should probably go to the hospital or the police station.
Well, that's
they're not
Okay,
coming
again,
to delivery
again,
guy.
my
to save
first-
the day.
Amazon, they
Hey,
can save me.
My first thought was to be like to not think he was trying to start something. I thought someone was in danger and he just needed someone's help,
Well,
or
okay,
maybe he
that's
was
good.
confused.
That's good of you.
But that also
That's good of
means you need to be more aware of your surroundings.
Oh, I mean, I was fine. He wasn't gonna do anything to me.
You don't
You
know
don't know
that.
that.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh,
know
I
that.
know that. I saw the dude.
No, I know that, dude. I saw him.
I just met him. He just cut me off
Yeah.
and blocked my car.
No,
Why
dude,
would he do anything
This
crazy?
this guy is not. He
Why-
was.
this guy wouldn't do anything
He was.
crazy.
He was not
just
a
cut me off
threatening.
in
He
the
was
middle of the
not a
road.
threatening dude. He
Just-
was. If he started something, he was not gonna win.
Oh, so he was in like 6 foot.
No, he was a chubby. He was a chubby dude, middle-aged guy. I would have whooped his
With
ass.
a gun.
No, he didn't
Yeah,
have. No, he
exactly.
didn't. No, he didn't have shit. The dude had like fucking like
Dude, he didn't have
a
shit.
weird.
You can have a gun on you, and
Dog, he had
no
a
one will
ju-
ever know.
Travis, I can sense danger, dog.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I can sense danger. There's no danger, except for maybe he was almost. Besides, maybe him wanting to start a fist fight. That was maybe it.
Okay, yeah. Granted, yeah. We're saying probably true. There's a 99 point.
Okay, I get it, Travis. I get
Alright,
the.
you're joshing
I get no.
The
no, 'cause
stars
the point.
aligned,
The
and I
point.
could sense
The
that the
point
guy
you
was
are
in a
making.
danger.
The point you are making is stupid because that's to consider everybody out there is to harm you.
Guys, it wasn't a new moon that night, so I knew he wasn't gonna do
Well,
anything.
I'm not saying everyone's out there.
No,
to
you
harm
literally
you.
just said that.
No.
You literally just said that.
I'm
though.
not saying everyone's out there to
You-
harm you. I'm just saying the guy that cut you off in the middle
I
of
thought
traffic,
someone was in danger, Travis. I'm a good person. I stopped.
I like how you're stuck on that.
Sense danger. Obviously,
I-
there's no fucking danger.
Yeah, you didn't sense anything.
It wasn't danger towards me,
I could sense danger, but not if somebody's in it.
but not towards me. I mean,
So
I
what-
can sense it towards
So
me,
what
but not
danger are
towards.
you sensing, dog?
All right, you guys are missing
What-
the point. You're
No.
trying
No,
to
I think
inflate something that is
you're
stupid.
Trying to like go around it.
No, okay. Hear me now.
Hear me now.
Because you're gonna make some jokes. All right, literally,
Oh God, here we go.
only thing that would have happened was maybe a fist fight or him screaming.
You still
The
don't
dude,
know that.
Shut up, Travis.
You still don't know.
Travis,
that.
shut your mouth. Anyway, that was the most that was gonna happen. I know that for a fact.
So you knew this guy before?
I know this for a fact.
Did
Nothing would have happened.
So when did you meet this guy?
Nothing would have happened, Travis. You're being
In the
stupid
middle of a
and
road.
Yeah.
you're just trying to play devil's
Okay,
advocate.
wait, hold on,
Now you're playing. Now you're
Wait,
saying I'm
wait,
pulling a Josh.
wait.
You're pulling a
You're
Josh.
pulling a Josh by trying to talk over him louder
Yeah.
and not letting him get his.
That's because
word
he's
out.
just gonna say the same shit.
Okay,
and
but
it's because
listen,
you're
just
doing
listen.
what Josh
Wait,
does
just
too.
listen to him. Listen to him.
Guys.
Let's see if he's cooking.
All right,
Let's see if
okay,
he's
let's
cooking.
Can I talk?
All right,
Tyler?
I'll listen.
So when was the first time you met this guy?
Okay, so you're a
And
moron
what-
because
okay,
that's stupid.
Okay, failed. Mission failed.
Yeah, because
Instantly-
what?
I'm not joshing though. I'm not joshing.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Okay, the question still stands. When was the first time you met that guy, and how would you know he's not going to do something crazy? Based on previous actions, the only thing that this guy did you was cut you off. We're not saying, yeah, it's 99% it's most likely nothing could happen. But there's that 1% chance the guy whips out a gun and, does something crazy. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
People are crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
And we're also,
okay, go ahead.
We're also saying that you don't, you might be able to sense danger, but you're not going to be able to sense like that crazy chance. That's why crazy stuff happens, because it's unexpected.
Okay, so you're again a moron. Okay.
So also
So I listened to your words.
Okay, I got one more point.
I didn't like 'em.
I got one more point.
All right, I'm listening.
You're not Batman, dude.
And you're a moron. It's not like that, and you know that.
Oh, you're like in our ear.
That's because I have to make my point, bro. Because you're
not listening.
Yeah, because you said not to yell, so I have to make sure you hear me.
When did I say not to yell?
Oh, dude, we can hear you.
Okay, well then stop being stupid.
Believe me,
Thank you.
your points are invalid.
Because he's
mean squad.
obviously I'm not fucking Batman, but again, I can tell. I can fucking see someone is not a fucking threat. The dude's wearing a baggy t-shirt and shorts. He's a chubby ass dude, glasses on. He's literally not threatening. All that would have happened was maybe he was gonna throw a punch, and if he did, he's going to the ground.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that's fair game at that point. He laid hands on me.
Because he's Muhammad Ali.
Well,
he
no,
may not
'cause
be Batman.
I can tell.
Yeah, okay, we're saying that's true.
All right, so my story for
Yeah.
USPS happened on what was it? Someday this past week. I ordered something. They were supposed to come. I didn't know I had to sign anything, but I was at home, and they left a note. No knock, no doorbell ring. Just left the note and then walked away. And my sister was there too, listening, and we heard nothing. So then I had to go to the next day, drive 15 minutes out of my way, go grab it, and then come back home.
That is kind of lame. That's why I don't like really. I don't like. Well, UPS is alright, but FedEx and USPS. Yeah, no, USPS and
ass.
FedEx I don't really care for.
I love UPS.
UPS is dope. Amazon is dope too, but
Yo, rate your shipping methods.
Amazon is
Which
dope
company's
too.
your favorite?
Hey,
What's your tier list?
Amazon is dope too, but they also make a lot of mistakes.
I haven't had Amazon make a mistake.
I've had a few, but that's also because I live in an apartment, so I give them a little bit of grace.
It's like, if you live in a little more complex area, Amazon's
Yeah, I don't
way
ever
more likely
complain,
to
but they have
mess
messed
it
up.
Yeah. I don't know, but the reason that Amazon messes up over the other ones is because Amazon always has new people, and like FedEx and UPS, they get previously experienced people.
Yeah.
That's why they're better, because they hire people with already experience.
Well, yeah,
That's
it's
why
just-
everyone
we'll
hates
hire
Amazon
anyone.
drivers too, because they know they're worse.
And also, I mean, yeah, because they did that for that van so that you don't have to have the CDL license. It's CDL, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't even
Because it's like under 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, the CDL, you basically need like a semi truck starting at that, and a little bit smaller than that to drive stuff with a CDL.
Well, that's why when I worked at UPS, I was only a helper. I didn't get to drive because it was like a full box truck. You needed a license.
Those you don't need a CDL, you need a CDV.
Or yeah,
I've got one of those.
I needed a I don't have that.
It's not hard. It's just like
Well,
a
yeah,
physical,
it's-
basically, and then another driving test.
Physical? You gotta
You gotta turn your
like
head
a
and cough.
doctor physical?
Like pee in a cup physical.
Oh,
Make sure you're not doing meth and LSD.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Well,
probably not
shit.
good
Guess
if you're
I'm out.
delivering
Fuck.
stuff.
That's
Oh,
like those are my favorite things.
You better say psych because people are gonna believe that. Shit.
Not psych.
Nah, I'm telling the fucking truth right now, on oath. Book on the Bible. I do.
For someone out there, that's true.
For plenty of people,
Yeah.
they do meth. Meth is out there. People are gonna do it.
not.
Oh, what were you saying?
I was just because you said, "Oh, I love meth and stuff." I was
Oh,
like,
I didn't
for
say
some-
that. I just said I love and then stop there. You're the one that just said I love contraband. Shawshank Redemption. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I want to though. I've heard good things.
Because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I have seen it.
Yeah, in the last episode, I think we talked about our favorite movies and stuff.
What actors are in there?
I can't remember the main guy's name. Morgan Freeman.
Here, I'll look it up.
Yeah, that'd be good because all I know is Morgan Freeman.
Yo, Kat, bringing that up on the monitor, please.
Wow, snapping at our manager. Believe it or not. Wow.
Hey, it was just a callback to what fucking Joe Rogan does to Jamie. He doesn't snap out
That's
of
an
him, though.
L.
I don't know why. I
Yo,
snapped.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Yeah, he doesn't snap. I don't know why I snapped. That is rude.
It'd be
Morgan Freeman, Tim Robbins,
Yeah,
Tim
Morgan
Robbins.
Freeman, that's the big one.
William Sadler. Gail Bellows.
William Shatner.
A lot of people. A lot of older.
Maybe.
It's an older movie.
It's from '95,
Yeah.
but it's a really good
30
movie.
years now.
It's
Yeah,
it's
a
my
really
top
good
3.
movie.
But you got to see it.
I know.
Have you guys? Have all of you seen Interstellar?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You said that was your other top one, right?
Yeah,
pretty good.
I might put that in my top 3. That's just a great movie.
I could watch it every day for the rest of my life.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's cool.
Dude,
but
you don't even have a favorite movie. You were talking about how. Oh,
Yeah,
don't
I haven't
really
watched
have a
Interstellar in
movie.
a long time because
He just
it was-
talks over me. All right, Josh.
Sorry. Well, it's because I wasn't finished talking when you asked me the original question, and then you asked me something again while I was finishing.
I was making a statement, not a question.
But it was directed to me.
Yes, I was making a statement
But
that you didn't let me.
so
finish.
I'm not gonna just sit there and like twiddle my thumbs, you know.
Wait until I'm finished speaking.
It was towards me.
I wasn't calling you shit.
Okay,
I was just saying,
finish,
oh, you
finish,
don't have any
just
favorite
finish,
movies.
Just finish.
You would love me to, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't actually leave.
Yeah, okay. No, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I already finished.
Yeah, back to you guys. What were we just talking about?
We're playing footsie over here. You touched my foot.
Dude, this table is about ready to give way.
There's actually Boeing in the middle.
Is
No,
it actually?
because you're going.
Oh, don't do that.
This table's
Really?
just gonna fall
You-
one
it's
day in
not
the
like
It should
podcast.
be, it'll be fine.
Travis,
It's lasted this
that's-
long.
Travis, that's what we said about your desk. Tell them what happened with your desk.
That's a different story.
What do you mean that's a different
That
story?
is not a different story. That
It's
is
a
the
good
exact
story.
same story.
Well, I
except
knew the desk was
it's
like,
already been.
Dude, I love
finished.
this story. You tell it a lot. You gotta tell it for the people at home. Come on.
Boeing.
the desk story. What's that?
It's table Boeing.
Oh no, it's always been like that.
That left.
Yeah.
Dude, that.
If you look at the
bottom
old
right one is
podcast, it's
donezo.
like,
That's my point. It's getting worse and worse.
oh,
It's Boeing.
no, it's fine.
Travis, you need to get a new table.
If anything, it collapses on him. So.
Dude, it'd be pretty
Yeah.
funny if it just falls.
We should
The way all of you
just
guys are
earthquake
speaking
this
are
shit.
Boeing.
Earthquake!
I know.
that would not be funny because we don't laugh for like maybe a second.
Well, it's like it's just. Actually, I mean, we're in the market for new because we can throw this away, but you know, we're in the dilemma. We don't really have a good way to transport a table from like Arc or something.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to figure it out. You know.
I mean, I have a truck, but I could ask my dad. I mean, it's his truck. I could ask him.
I have a truck. It's my dad's.
Well, that's what I said. It's not mine. I could ask him.
I know someone that has a truck. There you go. Fixed it for you. You're like one of those headlines that
It was
tries to
fine
like
the way it
go
was.
around. Your turn.
It's because you were gonna make something stupid.
Yeah. Okay, bud. Have you guys ever seen a natural disaster like with
I'm
your
watching one right now.
natural? That was
Yeah,
good.
in the
that
making.
was good.
No, you can't. You're not partaking.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, if you're gonna talk, you gotta join.
I know you're already part of this episode.
Yep. There
Now
you
she's
go.
leaving.
All
Now she's
right.
leaving.
But
Hey,
have
bro,
you guys
you
ever
could have
seen?
joined the podcast. Sorry.
Have you ever seen a natural disaster like with your own eyes?
I guess I've seen 2. I
Do
saw
tell.
in the the Black Forest fires all those years ago. I lived over in Latigo. If you guys
Oh, I didn't
know where
really
that is.
count that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you live pretty much close by that too.
I'm outside of it. Yeah.
Yeah, or like more just out of the way. But I was further in closer to Black Forest, and we saw the flames and like the smoke and all that
I
stuff.
saw it.
You
too.
had to evacuate.
Yeah, we got evacuated.
Shit. Okay.
It was kind of crazy because like everyone in the neighborhood got evacuated, so we were just all packing
Did you
our
see
stuff
the-
outside.
Did you see the tornado out there?
No, I've never seen a tornado.
There was that one. The last one we had out there was the one on Shoot, and it was cool because it was like a rare one because usually tornadoes spin clockwise. This one spun counterclockwise.
Oh whoa, that's weird.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, it's weird to say, but everyone kind of wants to see a tornado.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
why
was-
I watched the
I
movie
mean,
Twister.
It was just
Yeah,
a little
it's a good
baby one, and there was supposed to be a huge one in Falcon, but it never came down. Do you remember when there was that giant just eye of the storm above us in Falcon?
I think I remember that.
I was working at Walmart during that time, dude. It looked like Armageddon. You literally look up, and it's just a wall of clouds down the sides, and you could see storm clouds and like lightning and thunder, but nothing ever touched down. Nothing ever came down.
I mean, that's usually the case in Colorado, but like think
But yeah.
about in Tornado Alley, those people. It's like I think that's crazy. There's just whole communities of trailer parks
Just
and
out
it's
there.
like, yeah, just out in the fields, and they just get blown to bits by tornadoes, dude.
I mean, yeah, dude. I think it'd just be. That's why I'll never live on the coast as much as I would love to. It's just because I couldn't get over the fact of waking up one morning, getting up out of bed, and then it's literally the world's ending outside, and I look to the left, and there's just a giant like cyclone of
Hurricane.
water and air and trees and debris, and I was just like, well, I'm fucked.
What about tsunamis and earthquakes and stuff like that?
I've seen like pretty bad flooding one time.
I've seen bad flooding too.
Yeah, but it was nothing like
Nothing
dangerous.
bad. Yeah,
you know?
no. I mean, we're in the middle of the fucking mainland.
I know. Well, the funny thing about it was like people were riding their canoes and like stuff in the street, like paddling in the street because there was so much flooding.
I've seen some people like kneeboard across it or do like the little skip thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were just messing around in the
Yeah, they're not
water-filled
taking it
streets.
serious
Yeah.
at all.
No.
That's the second natural disaster.
See, I haven't seen any of that here, but when I was in North Dakota, I saw tornado and really bad flooding. And we actually helped like fill the sandbags and everything, so we could like put them up against the water.
Hey man, we've been gracious and thankful that nothing's happened to us, but I mean, our parents were smart. They picked a good place to set up roots.
Oh, was it a big tornado you saw?
It was very far away. It probably would have been like an F1.
Yeah,
So
I mean those
nothing
storm
bad.
chasers. That's a crazy job too.
I want to get, honestly, dude, when I finish my PC, I'm definitely going to get at least like maybe one Storm Chaser game just to fuck around in. That would be so fun.
I don't know.
I've seen a lot of YouTubers play them. I mean, I wouldn't buy one. That would be like expensive. I'd try to find a free one.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, there's a bunch of Storm
Yeah,
Chasing
I
games
mean,
out there.
I'd love to get sucked up by a tornado.
Yeah, and there's even one. There's one that I saw that you can. One friend can become the tornado.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, no, because literally, because you can just like, you could touch. I think it was Smitty. Smitty played the game, I think. And literally, you can
Show
just
hand, I hear you.
you can just hover around the map as a thing of clouds, and then you can just follow your friends, and they don't even know it's you because you're just a normal
Dude,
cloud.
I don't need a game for that. I do that every day.
I know, but then literally you just start to form above them, and then you come down as a tornado, and it's cool. It surprises people. It's on a big scale,
You're like, and then what do you do next round?
and it looks like you can like increase in category the more debris you pick up.
Yeah, because that's how you determine the severity of a tornado. Did you know that? It's not about the size or anything like that. It's dependent on how much stuff it destroys.
Well, I think it's also more based off of mile per hour wind.
It's based off of how destructive it was.
Huh.
That's how they rate them. What about the Richter scale? That's pretty cool. Earthquakes? I don't know. I saw Andreas Fault, that one movie with The Rock, and it's just... And then the whole, like... what is that called? What's that
I
fault?
think you just want to watch 2012. It sounds
Andreas
like.
Fault. That's
No,
what it's
yeah,
called.
that's the one. That movie's kind of.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's bad. I just remember that scene where like the rocks. I think it's his daughter or whatever. She like drowns. You know, and he like pulls her back up on the boat and he does CPR, and they're all like, "Oh, it's not working, man." And then the rock's just like, "No, that's not it. I'm gonna do it." And then she comes back. I'm like, dude, just weird.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, like, when they're filming those scenes, is everyone just like
No,
just sitting there?
No, they're not.
You think they're taking it serious?
I think most of them will take it serious.
They're just like, oh my god,
Unless
is she
the movie
okay?
is based in humor, they'll probably just be serious.
What about that one where
'cause it's
the
professionalism.
big white monkey? What is that one called? It also has The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rampage.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one's
what
so
the heck was that movie
stupid.
about, dude?
That
What was
movie,
the plot of that?
the idea is stupid, but it was cool. I really liked that movie. Pretty much what happened was there was like a genetics company that had
course.
yeah, it had something in space, and then it like fell down and crashed in different parts of the country, and different animals got a hold of it, and it adapted them. So like one fell in the habitat where The Rock was watching that albino gorilla, and the gorilla got hit with the gas and got contaminated. Another one hit like a forest and contaminated a wolf. Another
Yeah.
one hit a river and got a crocodile, and then or an alligator. I don't know. Is there another one?
I think those were the only three.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much but the gorilla like maintains some intelligence and friendship with the rock.
I think it's so stupid because he like flips off the rock at some point. He's just like, oh.
I thought that was funny. I mean, gorillas can do that in real life, right? They know his sign language.
Yeah.
I
And
thought
the
it was
gorilla's
funny.
just telling you, fuck you.
Yeah, and he's laughing because it just shows the intelligence. What up?
Care to join?
But yeah, no, it was a good movie though. I enjoyed it. I mean, I get that the idea was a little corny, but it's still really good. And also, it had another really good actor in it, Jason Dean Morgan, or Joseph Dean Morgan. Sorry, not Jason. Joseph.
Who's Joseph?
He's the dude who
You mean Jeffrey
plays
Dean Morgan?
or
right?
Jeffrey. Dude,
Yeah.
oh okay, Jeffrey. I apologize, dude. But anyway,
Yeah,
he's
look
a
at
great.
his bat over there.
Joffrey.
Yeah, he plays.
Oh, that's who it is?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
I actually really like
Negan?
him. He's a cool actor.
Negan.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched The Walking Dead far enough to that point yet, but I know him from Supernatural.
Dude, when he whacks Glenn on the head.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen
Dude,
it.
that was
Oh,
rough.
come on. It's been out for years.
Okay, it's because I just lost interest in it.
I would say maybe it's
There's a lot of
it's
zombies
mid
out
up
there.
until that point, and then that it really just like
Tanks from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
'cause
was like the last final
Yeah.
cohesive story kind of put together there. Then it was just weird stuff going on.
The last
Aliens.
the last thing that I remember seeing where I left off, I don't remember what season this is, maybe 5 or 6, but it was like right after the governor stuff concluded.
That's earlier too. That's not even 5 or 6.
Because
don't think.
I saw the severed heads he had in the jars.
Yeah, that's not even 5 or 6. It might be 4 or 3.
That's as far as I got.
I don't know. I'm no Walking Dead expert.
I think
so.
it's 3.
I thought the first season was gas.
I thought the third season was ass.
No, not ass, gas.
Yeah, I heard you.
Gas.
When he, was it Merle? He sticks him up on that roof and he just handcuffs him.
Oh yeah.
No, I really like the end with
On the farm.
what's his face? When the dude when they had the showdown
Oh,
and turned
Shane.
into Shane turned into a zombie. That
He's like-
I love that.
You made love to my wife.
Yeah, no, it was a crazy.
And then he's like,
in and of itself, it was a crazy scenario. But damn, there was that.
but then he starts chasing him as a zombie. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know,
he's like,
though.
Carl.
And it was
Carl.
like instant too, and they made it
Yeah.
gritty because it showed some flashbacks and it showed like his motivation behind as a zombie now, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh.
I would have just left him as a zombie.
No, I was glad they
You
killed him
man.
off. I wouldn't want him as a zombie. I mean, I would have rather them not have killed him at all because I thought Shane was a great character, even though he was a shitbag.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they did a redemption arc on him, that would have been pretty good.
What if we just consider the possibility?
He's Jesus.
Hey, but now he has Punisher, and honestly, I'm blanking on his name right now. I don't know why I'm struggling with names, but he's a
They're
cool
in the
dude.
woods. He's the Punisher too.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I could tell.
Ever.
He almost went to jail. Did you hear about that?
What's his name again?
Who is what underage girl was he talking to?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was
What's his name again?
Oh,
I can't remember.
I'm gonna look it up. Cause I really like him. I'm a fan of him as well.
I like him so much I can't remember his name.
Okay, dude, I'm just
huge fan.
Okay, it's been a long day. I'm just spacing out on names right now. Okay.
Yeah, because he was
It is currently 11 o'clock at night.
getting
After
into an
work.
altercation with someone at a bar, and he punched him, and the guy went down, and he went into a coma, and it didn't look good. It looked like he was gonna die.
Oh, got
But
it.
then he came back, and he got out of the coma and everything, and all he had to do was like go to jail for assault or something like that. I don't know if he went to jail actually.
Probably not.
It's John Bernthal.
There you go.
He's a dope dude.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I remember he talked. If you're talking about the story, I think you're talking about. Yeah, he punched a dude who like pushed him and said something about his dog, and the dude fell down and hit his head on the concrete and almost died.
Yeah, that's honestly
Wow.
biggest fear right there. Is you get into an altercation and then
You
the person
accidentally
Well, yeah,
accidentally
because that's the
kills
thing. Because
someone.
even if it's self-defense, it turns into manslaughter at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, if someone dies, someone's
It
Somebody's
doesn't
got to
matter.
pay.
Yeah, someone's gotta
responsible.
I honestly don't
That's why I don't go outside.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know that like the true intrinsics to like all of that. But I mean, yeah, it's true.
What? That it's scary that you could be self-defense and then you go to jail.
Well, okay. Before
For life.
before we explode everywhere.
Well,
I want
okay.
to circle back to a point.
Wait, hold on. You know that life in prison doesn't mean actually like your full life in prison, right? Depending on the state, it's like 25 years.
What?
Life in prison can be like 25, 35 years.
Seriously?
Well,
Yeah.
and they do life in prison with or without parole.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
If it's with parole, you can.
You
go-
can get out.
That's
can serve,
always
like,
the
8
big.
years.
Yeah,
But
that's
and
always
even
the
then
big
you can. I
distinction.
mean, there's never like you're done pretty much unless
yeah,
everybody.
there is.
I mean,
there's plenty of that.
yeah, if
there's-
you're for sure done. But I mean, there's a lot of ways you could still get out.
Well,
And that's the thing that a lot of people
Breaking
don't
out
like.
of prison.
That's a lot of thing that people don't like about the justice system.
Well,
Is
there's
that-
a lot of ways you can get out, but there's also a lot of ways you can really get nailed. Like,
Yep.
they can't always get you with a life sentence, but they can hit you with literally like 160 years.
It's just not consistent
and
enough.
you know, through all the loopholes and stuff, you have to serve half of that. But you know, that's 80 years, so that's life in prison.
Yeah.
You know, to
That's
someone-
your life in prison.
Yeah, that's how you can get around that. You know, that's just where the legal system is super complex, and we're not.
Well, there's
lawyers.
also serving it concurrently or after each other. I can't remember what the specific term is called, but
Are you
if
trying
you
to talk
get
about time served?
well, if you get like 2 life sentences, you can serve them at the same time. That way, it's like you're not doing
Oh yeah,
double the time.
consecutive life sentences.
Yeah, consecutive. So that would mean you serve the first one and then the second one. So if you kill 2
Yeah.
people, you could go to jail for the first one for 25 years and then the next one for 25 years.
You
So
know,
that's
I just
50.
learned something new
Yeah.
because I never understood that till now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really every case. The outcome can be different.
Because I always thought when I heard life sentence, I'm like, all right, well, why does he have fucking 3 life sentences? What does that mean? He's gonna have 300 years in prison?
You know what we should do? We should study for the bar exam and then take it. that'd be
Doesn't it
cool.
cost money?
Maybe it's
I'm
probably
not
like,
paying to go take a test that I don't need.
It's probably gonna be like $200. And then imagine if you pass, you say, "Oh, I passed the bar
That is a
exam."
definite no. Then
That's like the
What do you
hardest
mean?
test to pass, though.
I wouldn't say that's the hardest test to pass. Look at doctor test.
I mean, the doctor, lawyer, this kind of, you know, and then they say the bar is harder than that.
Well, there was this one guy.
I'm gonna look up what the hardest test is.
I can't remember his name. I just watched the movie. It's Catch Me If You Can.
I've heard of that.
Abagnale. Abagnale is his last name. He studied for the bar exam for 2 weeks because he was pretending to be a lawyer. So then he took the bar exam and passed. And the guy who caught him was like, "How'd you cheat?" And he's like, "I didn't. I studied for 2 weeks and then I passed it." Like, oh, imagine being that cool that you don't know anything about it, study for 2 weeks, and then you're just considered a lawyer in that state because you have to take it state by state. So if a lawyer's in Colorado, they're licensed to do court procedures and everything and be a lawyer in Colorado. But if they move to another state, they have to retake the bar and get licensed in that state.
Dude,
I'd be so lame.
okay, I looked up the top 14 hardest tests in the world, and the California bar exam is 13 on the list. You want to hear
Yeah, what's
the hardest test?
start from the bottom and go up.
Okay, so this is a list
Slowly.
All right, this
Let's
is
waste some time.
This is a list of 14. Okay, so the 14th one is gate.
Dude,
which
we're
is,
going to know none of these, by the way.
Yeah, what is
I
gate?
know some of these. Gate is the graduate aptitude test in engineering. So it's like your
okay.
engineering test. Pretty
Engineering final.
SAT
It
is
is
at the top.
it's a comprehension exam for undergraduates who plan to seek admission into a master's program or aim to pursue an engineering-related career in India.
Okay. So it's India.
It's in
related.
India, yeah. And then the next one is the California bar exam, which is 13. To work as a licensed attorney, one must pass their state's bar exam. The California bar exam is notorious for being the most difficult bar exam in the United States.
That's what you were saying. So it's the California bar exam. That's the hardest one.
The next one is the USMLE, which is the journey towards becoming a doctor is a full of difficult tests by passing the United States Medical Licensing Examination, which is the USMLE.
Okay.
Students are eligible to apply for a medical license in the United States.
Next.
Yep. Yeah, that guys, we're learning stuff today, okay?
I ain't learned shit.
All right, the next one is All Souls Prize Fellowship Exam. What the fuck is this? Annually, Oxford's University All Souls College holds an exam to select 2 prize fellows who study at the university for free for 7. You can get free college
For 7 years?
for 7 years.
Damn. It's a
Yeah,
master's.
I would definitely take that. I don't even care if I would lose.
You could never get that.
You don't know that. Hey, I passed the AP exam and no one thought I would.
How much did you pass it by?
3.
Out of...
I mean, what, you don't know what you don't know what AP grading is?
I never took an AP
A
class.
3 is passing. If you get anything less than a 3, you don't pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you can
What'd
get
you
like
get on
you
your
can get
SAT?
you can get like a 4 or a 5, and I think you get extra credits for that. But if you at least get a 3, you get the AP credit. If you get less than 3, you don't get the AP credit, and there was a whole waste.
What'd you get on your SAT?
SAT, I got 1180 or no 1280.
Damn. What'd you get?
Honestly, I can't remember my exact scores.
Mine was a 1090.
That's what I got on my PSAT.
Your pre
Yeah,
SAT. Damn, bro. Did you study for it?
no,
Did you go to school?
no. I got that parking spot too.
I got it by 10 points.
They just
You needed a 1080,
yeah.
so I got a 1090.
Oh yeah, I know I didn't get the parking spot.
Oh. Yo, I got like an 890.
Dude, I recently saw the high school now, dude. They power wash the whole fucking parking lot.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, there's new lines there now too. I don't know if they.
Like I was hanging out.
I
at the high
couldn't.
school.
I
I was hanging around the high school looking for
'cause-
some prey. I mean,
Well,
you're
you know
looking
that,
at everything.
Well, you know that back road that you can see the high school on your left, and you take
Yeah.
Eastonville. That's where I saw it, and I couldn't see the parking spots, but I could definitely see the bright white lines. So I was like, "Damn, they definitely watched that shit, or cleaned it, or sprayed it off, whatever." You know.
Yeah,
Hell
that place did not look like a school. It looked like a prison.
All high schools look like that.
No, not all of them.
All right, I'm gonna look for another. I'm gonna look for another one. That's,
Yeah,
some
do the,
schools
do
have,
the
like-
top 3.
yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think we need the full 14
The
ones.
third one is I'm gonna forgive me anybody who's Chinese because I'm probably gonna butcher this, but the Gaokao, considered by many to be China's most difficult exam. This college admissions test takes 9 hours over the course of 2 days to complete. Any student hoping to attend an institution of higher learning in the country must sit for it, and less than 0.25% of students receive a score required for admission to China's most prestigious schools.
0.5?
0.5 per, 0.25.
0.25?
0.25%.
Damn.
Damn.
That's crazy. What's number 2?
Number 2 is India's Union Public Service Commission, UPSC, or USPC.
The U.S. Postal Service test.
Yeah.
It's just like
No,
complex
there's.
geometry.
I mean, there was no. Honestly, it messed me up because look, there's a typo. But anyway, offers the civil services examination for a range of government jobs in the bureaus like the Indian Foreign Service and Administrative Service. So it's like special government job training for India.
Oh, okay. Like nuclear, probably.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
well, it just says the Indian Foreign Service and Administrative Service.
They're foreign, so what's number 1?
And then the MCAT, which is before being admitted to medical school in the U.S., Canada, Australia, or the Caribbean islands, you'll need to take the medical college admission test. Used for over 90 years, tens of thousands of would-be physicians sit for the exam each year. The test is multiple choice, blah, 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 blah. The grueling exam lasts for approximately 7.5 hours, and some students even make studying for the exam a full-time task. Even worse, the test will run you $315 a sitting, not to mention the expensive study materials. See, and remember what I said at the very beginning when you said the bar was the hardest?
Yeah.
I said doctors probably have it worse.
Either way, they're holding people's lives in their hands.
Exactly.
Which is crazy to think. I would never want to be trusted with someone's life.
Yeah.
That's why even having a baby, I'm like, fuck. I don't know if I could do that.
Well, that's something you got to get over, dog.
Why?
Says who?
I don't need to have a child.
True, you don't.
Yeah, so why do I have to get over it?
No, Tyler says you're gonna.
You gotta get over that.
Well, I didn't
bucko.
know you didn't want kids.
We're gonna have a kid, bruh.
I didn't know you didn't want a kid, okay?
Well, I did, and then I didn't, and now I'm on the fence.
Well, fair enough, dog. I
think
didn't know.
it depends on if the person's gonna take care of it for me, because I ain't doing that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
You might want to take that off the internet.
Nah, that was a joke. That was a joke. Don't take it out of context. I'm gonna make a short about that.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude,
ironically.
I mean, I don't know when, but I'm excited for the day I get to have kids.
That'll be the day.
No, I just know it's a goal. I know it's definitely one thing I want to do in my life. So, one day,
Daddy Tyler.
or being the really cool uncle,
Uh,
because I already have 2 siblings married, so I already have the opportunity.
I'm already the cool uncle.
Yeah, well, my siblings don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
And they just have pets.
What about your siblings?
Nice. No kids.
Yeah, Travis, aren't you the oldest?
Well, my cousin, my second cousin, has a kid named Ocean, and so that would
that's a
make
cool name.
him my. Oh wait, no, he's just my second cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's just my second cousin, and he's 4. Or no, yeah, he's 3 or 4 right now. But yeah, his name's Ocean.
I have a. I mean, I have a
His name's
shit.
Ocean. I know a lot about him.
I have a shit ton
Four.
of cousins and like another cousin that had like a baby too, but I don't really know any of them because they all live in like Oregon. I only met them once, and they were like from family that's on the other side of the family. So like,
Well, it's crazy. One of my cousins has 3 kids, and then no one else has a kid, besides my sister.
I mean, I know that my siblings are gonna have kids eventually. I know that. Well, I mean, okay,
I know they're gonna
okay.
have kids,
I
but
guess
everyone has to have a kid.
out of context, that sounds weird, but I know both my siblings, and I know they both want kids.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to it, Jackson.
Well, I thought you wanted kids. So that's
We're
why I
having
said
a
that.
kid.
That's why I said that because I thought you were.
I'm on the fence. I really think it just depends on the next person.
Well, yeah, it always depends on that.
Because I want to have a legacy, but at the same time, I don't really want to deal with a child.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
not right
you
now.
definitely make a decision.
We'll give it time. Because, I mean, if it happens, then I'm going to have to step up and be like, all right, I'm a fucking dad now.
Yeah.
Or I just do the skippity bip bop.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I could never do that.
no.
No, I could never do that. Never.
The good old pump and dump.
Wow. Say that a little closer. Let's hear that a little louder.
No.
The pump and dump.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Finish and Quidditch.
Oh, the come and go. I love that.
God.
You guys ever hear about 9/11?
What? All right. Well, I wanted
That's how I break ice.
Oh, hold on. I wanted to ask you guys something though. Like, I know you guys may not have a lot of particular like experience with these.
Where is this going?
With these type of games,
Hey,
but
now.
like,
Oh.
how do you guys feel about like games like World of Warcraft, Neverwinter, like the open world genre where there's a crap ton of quests, there's a lot of things for you to go do. Like, how do you guys feel about those games? Are you guys turned off from them, or do you guys enjoy those games?
I mean, I really like the Lego ones. Yeah,
Well,
No,
what do you
I'm
mean
gonna
Lego
go-
ones?
the open world Lego ones.
No, that's not what I mean though.
Oh,
That's not
I
the
don't play
same.
those
Those are like, those aren't. The same.
So open world doesn't mean open world. You're just talking.
Are
about
you going around
specific-
accepting? Are you going around accepting quests from people?
Yes.
Yeah, have you played the most recent?
Have you
Lego?
played like the Hobbit?
No, but I
Lego the
guarantee.
Hobbit?
But you're not playing with other people online who are always there that don't need to join your session.
Oh, you're talking about the online ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
GTA is the only one.
Well,
But you don't even consider
GTA.
that
I
one.
wouldn't even call that.
Well, then no, I don't play those.
Well, you guys should because they're fun.
No,
Everyone's
because sometimes, Tyler, I like to watch movies and
I
do
do
other
too.
things
I
than
just-
play games.
I make the time.
Like a man.
Like a man, I be using my hands.
Okay.
Sit there and smoke my cigarettes in my room.
Yeah.
Using my hand too much.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I got plenty of lotion.
Oh god. No, but I think those games are dope. I mean, the only problem I have with those is that like usually I'll have like a little bit of overstimulation with them because there's just a lot going on with those games usually. So there's like
Bro.
so much to go do. And I'm not. Hold on.
That's kinda-
I'm not the only person, or not. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. There are other games and other people who feel that way about those as well because it's just like it's too much. There's just such a thing as too much.
Okay, well, that's not being overwhelmed. You just have to take it task by task.
Well, I get that, but also like
Brick by
I don't know. Sometimes
Yeah.
I can get that.
Well,
dog.
that's Instagram, okay? You build that shit brick by brick. My
Dog.
reels, you don't want to see them. They're messed up.
They're horrible.
I mean, I can get that because I do that with fucking regular single player story games or like other games I play by myself. But I just feel like sometimes there's too much to go do to the point where it's all like average loot to do the same thing, or not the same thing but different, and it's just not enticing enough for me to go do it. Usually those games require a lot of grinding too.
I always think the people that say I'm overwhelmed are just the bottom of the barrel, worst kind of people. I hate when people say
It's-
that. Like,
dude-
I'm so overwhelmed right
Okay.
now. I'm like,
It's not to
who's not?
Dog, you get what
Shut
I'm-
up. No one. You're not special, okay? Everyone's overwhelmed.
Like, why are you complaining?
Dog, you know what I'm talking
But the people that
about.
specifically say, I'm overwhelmed right now, and I'm not even talking about your situation. I'm talking about, like, people that it's not even overwhelming, but they're like, "Ugh, I don't know what to do. I'm just freaking out my anxiety. And it's like, shut up.
Some people just don't. I mean, it's just how it is. Not everybody has like a capacity to withstand.
And they're weaker. And not as great as me, huh, Tyler?
I was trying to
Did
be-
you guys hear
I was trying to be
Ye's
nice
new
about it.
song?
What?
Did you hear Ye's new song?
Oh, is it just? Let me guess. It's absolutely horrible, but everyone swears it's amazing.
No, the beat killer. The lyrics not so great.
Wait, who was it again?
Yay.
Kanye West.
Did you guys hear his latest? It's been taken off of Spotify and everything. It's about a certain German aristocrat.
He wrote a song about Hitler.
Really?
What?
Here, let me.
No. No, we
Dude, it
cannot
has
play
like
it. We
the
cannot play
the,
it.
the German fucking marching music in the background.
No, he says the N word and then blank Hitler.
It's called. Is it World War III?
No, it's called HH.
HH. See how bad is this?
Here, we'll mute.
Oh God. That HH, dude. What the
Wait,
hell?
let's listen to it
Are
real
you
quick.
kidding?
Wait, hold on.
What?
We're gonna listen to this real quick.
HH, dude. What?
Yeah, listen. Skip forward
Well, I
like
can't find an actual video.
go to like 40 seconds.
Uh,
Is it off of YouTube again?
yeah, I'm trying to find any video anywhere.
Here, let me find it. I'll play it for you guys real quick. We're not gonna play it on the microphone.
Oh wait, here we go. Damn.
Yeah, we did not want to play that, but it is.
Kanye, I'm gonna be real, dog. I mean,
He missed.
I don't
He missed on
know.
that.
I don't know what you got going on in your personal life, dog. I used to fuck with you,
What
but
do you mean, dog?
I don't fuck with you no more after that. I'm gonna be honest.
No, see the
That's
one,
fucking insane.
I like the ones where they're making it like hallelujah,
I can't even believe that.
brother, hallelujah.
That just blows my mind. How in the
Tyler, please step away from the mic like 2 inches.
on what planet Earth do you make a song about Hitler?
Can you stop saying? Well, okay, it shouldn't be like the name Voldemort. Okay,
Yeah,
we can
it's
say that. As long
not. You
as
can
don't
say
the
Hitler.
first
He was a
part,
historical figure.
as long as you don't say.
Adolf Hitler.
No, you can say
Oh.
that.
Well, yeah, you don't say the other thing because that actually has meaning
And
behind
then you
it.
don't put your arm up like this.
Yeah, just don't be stupid. And I can't believe there's a song out there. I don't care what the reasoning is. If it was funny, a joke,
No, he
don't care.
And he did it on a live stream like
That is
a
not
while
alright.
ago, like kind of hinting to the song he was making. He went ba da da.
I mean, yeah, I like
And then
that
he
beat.
said it.
That beat, like right there at the end, where it got like really reverbed on there.
He really could have made it something, but he completely.
But no, as soon as I heard
missed the mark.
I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm done. You lost me. You lost my respect.
I like the Brother Hallelujah version.
I don't care.
Brother Hallelujah.
Oh, okay, that's better. A lot better.
Yeah. Someone made because this would be considered like chaotic evil.
Oh, we didn't even look,
version.
dude. I need to look at the comments on that.
Oh, yeah, you'll have to.
So wait, did he remove it or did they just remove it?
No, he wanted it out there. Spotify removed
Okay, maybe-
it. Everything removed it for good reason.
I'm sorry, Kim.
She's not married to him anymore.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm
sorry for his
sorry.
new wife, Bianca or whatever.
Oh, he has a new wife?
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Okay, I don't even keep up with the Kardashians.
I don't
or anything.
keep up either.
That's old news, like way old news.
Yeah.
How do you not
she's
know that?
Wrinkly.
I didn't know he had a wife. A new one. I thought he was just solo dog.
Well,
I thought he was just solo.
he's completely thrown his career down the drain now.
Oh yeah, no, I don't give a
Okay,
fuck.
see, that's the crazy thing. Is he's got just a bunch of. He's just got fanatics that follow him.
And it's going to get worse.
Yeah, he's.
Well, now and also the people who have always supported like the fucking that movement in that shadows for however long now have like some limelight. And then do you not see like the consequences that could arise from this?
Yeah, it's just dumb.
Because there's people that find it funny. And then there's people that take it serious.
Yeah, and there's people who are so happy that it happened, and now that they have something,
Yeah.
and those people are like, it's like literally going behind a fucking gas station and shining a light behind a fucking dumpster. That's what you're gonna see.
Gas station is kind of a poor choice of words.
The most horrible thing you've ever seen. behind
Okay, you draw.
gas
That was
So what do you guys think of the Holocaust?
that was a long parallel.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, don't go listen to it. Don't.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I honestly, till tonight, did not know that was a thing.
It's been out for like a month.
And if
okay.
and
It's been
if it
scrubbed
is
for a month.
100% real, which is what you guys are saying, then fuck him.
Yeah.
There's literally no excuse for that. I don't even know what that. I have no words.
It's all
That's
over
just like that
Instagram.
other guy who I forget his name, the UFC fighter who talked about Hitler. How fucking obnoxiously arrogant and stupid do you have to be to say that?
Well, I like what Dana White said. He was like, that's the First Amendment. He can say whatever he
You can
wants.
say what
It's
you want.
Dumb as shit, but
But now you have everybody on the world calling you a fucking idiot, and if you say, "Please stop calling me an idiot," then no one's gonna bat an eye. No one's gonna cry you a single tear.
well, what I've never understood is people that like believe in that and displaying it out there, just saying like, yeah, I believe in this. It's like you just ruined like half of opportunities that you could have had. Like anything else you wanted to do, you've cut that in half.
Like that
also,
girl
let's
with
not- that
the
would be us.
what's her name? Rachel Zegler.
Oh yeah, she's 100% ruined.
Yeah, no, she's done. No one's gonna hire her. If they do, they better have a massive PR and media staff.
Or she just
Or
films
you just
and
take
then-
her phone away from her and
or
that's it.
Yeah, don't invite her to the red carpets or anything like that. Don't have her speak to anyone.
Yeah, no, I think her career's done. I don't know how she'll recover from that, especially since she's still trying to fight it now.
Is she still trying to fight it? Is she on like
The
X?
last, I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, so maybe that's not the case. Don't quote me on that. But I mean, the last thing I saw, I didn't watch a video for. I just saw a fucking thumbnail that was like an hour that was posted an hour ago when I saw it, and it was just talking about how she's still complaining. It said it in text, and I'm like, well, I'm over this.
Well, it's crazy to think that she's like our age. She's like 22, 23 or something like that.
I'm pretty sure she was in something else because she looks really familiar. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
she's
didn't
in the
ju-
Hunger Games or movie. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
No, because I haven't seen that one. I feel like she was in something else. Because I recognize
She's
her.
been in a couple things.
Yeah,
But her ego
she's
got too big.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happened? Because, bro, I mean, you were a good actor from what I remember, but not good enough to where I remember what you came from.
But I've seen the edits where she's in Snow White and she makes that really stupid face where she's like,
Oh, I haven't, dude. I've seen. I read because I was curious. I wanted to know how the story changed, so I read the plot on whatever that website is. That posts,
IMDb?
yeah, whatever the website is that post. Yeah, it was IMDb, and I just read through the plot, and I was like, dude, this is garbage. I mean, I saw what they were trying to go for, but it got lost. It literally lost itself within itself and then exploded.
whoa.
Amazing terminology.
It lost itself and
It's a story.
exploded.
The story got caught up on itself, and then the new age modern tradition and throwing out what was supposed to be there, it just didn't work. And I don't know why they thought it would work. You're targeting an audience that's already small as is, and then you just completely destroyed a classic. Like completely destroyed.
I don't think they care.
And it wasn't even like, oh, you put a little bit of a spin on there. You completely changed the story.
Well, the thing is, people are gonna forget about this. And
Oh,
then they're
I
gonna
mean,
be
yeah,
like,
they already pulled,
Disney.
They pulled it.
Yeah, they already moved on to Lilo and Stitch.
I
And
think-
everyone's like, I love Disney, dude.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch actually looks good. I want to see that.
I don't care for it.
I love
It's
Lilo
gonna
and
be
Stitch. That
perfectly
shit was
made.
dope.
Yep.
It'll probably be mid, yeah.
It's gonna
but
be
it's gonna be
a-
a good mid because it's just gonna be like the movie.
Well, everyone's gonna walk out there and be like, "Yeah, that was good."
Yeah, that's
And
all it
then
needs to
never talk
be.
about it again.
That was a
That's
Lilo
all
and
it
Stitch
needs.
movie.
That's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be.
A movie?
Yeah. Well, no, just with the just with the
Yeah.
like.
Well, no. Let me backtrack.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
actually, no.
Let me give
only-
it some depth.
Only with like remasters and remakes. That's it.
Yeah, but that's so stupid.
Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I mean, I'd rather have that than just have someone shit on the story. Which is what they did in Star Wars. And that's why I stopped watching that as well. I only watch the movies. I stopped watching the shows because I don't see the point.
Well,
Actually,
I've heard Andor is good.
I've heard Andor is good too, but I stopped watching
Acolyte.
the Acolyte because it just.
I didn't even start.
It just it really bothered me that it kind of just like undercut the whole reason for all the other movies. I can respect it if they were going to go in a different direction, but they kind of undercut the whole story. They made it irrelevant.
Well, it was the first time that it wasn't like a Skywalker.
Yeah,
related thing.
and that would have been fine if they didn't fucking like take his story. They literally used his story
Again?
again.
Oh, yeah,
the
'cause
girls
someone
were born in
else-
the Force.
Oh my god, dude.
The girls were born through the Force, and that they had powers, and they were supposed to be the chosen one.
Anakin was supposed to be the only one.
Yeah, he was supposed to be. He was the only one born through the Force.
Yeah.
And then magically that was changed.
Oh,
And dude,
actually.
honestly, if Josh, if you see this part, I'm kind of glad you're here because I know this part really, really fucking pisses you off. If Josh was here right now, dude,
Oh, yeah, he'd be going off.
we
on
would not be able to get him to stop talking. That dude loves Star Wars more than he loves Austin.
it. He'd say, yo, we need to delete it. We need to get into the servers. Just get it off of the internet. Completely
And again,
out
I'm not
of
even trying to
everyone's
hate on
mind.
him because I did like some of the concepts they brought up in the Acolyte, even ones that people didn't like. Like I love that the lightsaber shattering stuff. I thought that was really cool, and that's not even necessarily not canonical because that's in like a comic book. I'm pretty sure.
See, what they should have done was go to, like, the beginning of the Jedi with, like, proto-sabers.
Oh, dude, I
and
would
stuff.
love to see the Old Republic.
Yeah.
That
Like,
would've
when
been
it
so
first
sick.
came together, and it was, like, proto-sabers and everything, I think that would have been cool. And then progressively
Or
getting
even
to actual
before
lightsabers.
Yeah, even before that, I would have seen a movie of someone inventing a lightsaber.
Well, that's all everyone asked for. They have all the comics for it. It's just never gonna happen.
Yeah, the proto sabers
instead they
are
were
cool,
just
dude.
like-
I really want to see a proto saber at like in live action.
Well,
I mean, I know they're not as good, obviously, but
do you guys know that Hacksmith is actually
Yeah.
making proto-sabers?
yeah, I've
Which is
watched a few.
insane, dude.
And you know, eventually he'll get it. I mean, it's gonna be a while, but eventually he'll get it.
I'd
He already
say-
has something crazy.
Next 15, 20 years,
Yeah,
they're going to have legitimate lightsabers.
because right now it's not like energy. He's just using like
Plasma.
Yeah, plasma and metal rods. But
Well, he's not even using metal rods at this point, I don't think.
he switched to just entirely
Just plasma. Yeah,
But yeah, no, we don't not on energy yet though.
we'll get there. Did you guys hear about nuclear's coming back?
Nuclear?
Yeah, energy.
How?
Because
Why?
social economics. I don't know. But nuclear energy's coming back.
Okay, well,
For good this time.
Well, maybe because people are so terrified of it. They're
well,
like,
we should be.
why?
It's so hard to get rid of.
That's yeah.
What are you talking
dog?
about?
You're those people. I swear.
What do you mean? Look at it's so hard to get rid of radioactive waste.
It's turning into steam. You know they have uranium rods.
they have to let them decay on their own.
Yeah, that's what the rods are doing. They're decaying, causing energy, and it's steam. It's
Yeah,
not
but
like
you know
the
there's
barrels
a whole
that you're
you know there's
thinking
like
of.
well yeah, I know it's not like that. They have actual like concrete like almost tombs for the nuclear waste that they have accumulated over the years.
Are you talking about like Chernobyl?
No, I'm not.
Then what are you talking
I'm
about?
gonna look it up.
Yeah, look it up because I'm pretty sure Travis and I are on the same page. It's the cleanest form of energy, and the waste is not what you're thinking it is.
Yeah, there's a few nuclear
Let me
power
see.
plant sites and Department of Energy. There's waste isolation pilot plants in New Mexico, and okay, this is the AI answer. It's not gonna tell me.
Crazy.
just said it right there.
Okay, let's use Chat GPT. How about that, huh?
Oh, here's a map. That's all the location. That's all the locations of natural waste, nuclear waste sites.
Okay.
And they literally, only thing they can do is, let me pull a picture. They're gonna be like concrete tombs. Yeah, like this. You see those round things? That's where they put it.
Well,
See those round things in there? These things. That's what I was talking about.
We could also just shoot it into space.
That's not a solution.
That's how it works. We can do whatever we want.
And see, each site has like tons of those. And yeah, eventually they'll go away, but it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, but it's not to the extent of it spewing out like Chernobyl.
No,
That's
but
what
if we
people
try to
think.
use nuclear energy more, that's gonna be quintupled.
Yeah, but it's not as bad as you make it out to be.
can you sense the
It's
danger
in
from
a
it?
containment.
Yeah, it's not bad. We're not having a fucking Armageddon. But we're not.
I'll give you it. There is waste.
There's a lot of ways, and if we
But
if
it's
we
not
try
to
to
the
use
extent-
it more without having an efficient way of getting rid of it, it's just gonna pile up.
Well, that's why we need to use it more, because then people are going to
But-
come up with methods
What
for
we could
using the
do
waste
is-
differently.
That what we could do is it's just send all the nuclear waste to Mars and get it greenhouse.
Heat it up?
Yeah. But then it's gonna be like.
That's what I'm saying.
But then
that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna take like 300 years for us to be able to go live there.
Okay, so
Yeah, but it's gonna be fucking radioactive as shit, and we don't actually know exactly what's gonna happen, other than the atmosphere changes.
we don't know how radioactive
Yeah,
things work, because they said Chernobyl
just
wasn't going to be
mutates.
livable for 20,000 years, and now they're saying in the next 50 years it's going to be livable.
Well, I thought they already were letting people back, and then they shut it down again.
Like animals and stuff are living there, so it's like how? You know?
Well, okay, those animals are a little.
but still they're living there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
They're not like
A
just
lot of them
ceasing to exist and like.
evolved, which is funny.
Well, it's in contrast to what they said that it would just kill all life for the next million years.
I'm all right. I'm just waiting on the two-headed cow.
Dude, I want to see elephant. What is it called? The elephant foot.
I don't, dude. That's
yeah, go get it selfie.
You
I want to
really-
see it from afar. I don't want to be.
I don't know
next
how
to it,
you're
'cause then
even
you'll
gonna be able
die.
to see it from afar.
Binoculars.
That room is small as fuck.
Oh yeah.
The
What I'm
picture,
saying
the
is, like,
picture that they
outside.
have that's on the internet, bro, is like right next to it.
And you can see that it was fucking with the camera too.
Yeah, and
'cause
you
it
can
has all
see,
those
and you can
spots.
see the walls are like lit up.
Yeah,
Well, sheesh.
I think.
What
that's
closing
good.
remarks do you guys
Wait,
have?
how much? What are we at? Oh damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Travis, did you have anything?
Yeah, Tyler's not Batman.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking. Do you have anything you wanted to talk about?
No, that was it.
Oh, I'm probably not going to be here on the next podcast.
Oh yeah. But we'll have Josh back, so it'll be the other. It'll be a different dynamic, 100%.
It'll be the other. What were you going to finish that with? It'll be the other talkative one.
It's the other fuck.
Yeah,
That was crisp.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because I held the.
The
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it. That makes it nice and crisp.
Oops.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you
I hope
did,
you like
go
that
ahead.
ASMR.
I mean, what? Stop.
Sorry.
Get away from the mic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go check out the socials, Instagram, TikTok. We need to upload to those more.
Yeah, no, 100%. I've been lacking on that, guys. I'm gonna try and get better at it. I apologize. Keep a lookout on that Instagram. It's gonna be popping in the next couple of days,
Popping.
So we'll
or at
catch
least
you
trying
guys
to. Sorry.
in the next episode. Take us out.
Leftovers out.
Nice.